Alright, so the Chuck Taylor Classics and the Chuck Taylor 2s. I've been wearing these Classics since I was a little kid. My mom used to buy them a size too big from Goodwill, and I would just have to wear them until I outgrew them because these things pretty much just last forever. I've always had a pair of Chuck T's. I used to hate them, but I'm kind of nostalgic about them now just because I've had so many pairs of them, so many good memories, traveled all around the world with these things. One time I rode my bicycle halfway across America with these shoes actually. I made it from Seattle all the way into North Dakota before I finally gave in and bought some cycling shoes because they really don't have that much support, which is the actual reason why Converse decided to make the Chuck Taylor 2s, just because people were saying that they love the style of the shoe, but they just wish it had a little bit more comfort. The sole insert on Chuck 2s really makes quite a big difference. When you step down, it's just like it cushions, and you don't have like a jarring impact like with on the classic version. You know, pretty much any little crack or bump you feel when you step down, it's like a little bit of an impact compared to where this one, it's just like a lot softer. If you're a person that has like bad feet and their soles are always hurting or standing up all day, maybe these would be better for you. But or maybe you should probably buy these and just let your feet get stronger on their own. One thing you can definitely see is that the classic version is a lot more form-fitting along your ankles and the top of your foot compared to the Chuck Taylor 2s. One thing I definitely noticed is when you bend your ankle like this and kind of move around, there's all this material that kind of creases up and bunches up right around the heel, which I don't really think looks good. It's kind of sloppy. Whereas when you do the same thing on the classic version, it bends a lot better, and there's just like more flex without it all bunching up. And I think overall it just looks more athletic, having like a streamlined shoe as compared to this big like bulge right here. It just hugs your ankle a lot better. Yeah, so just from the look of them, I think that, like, yeah, these are brand new and these ones I've worn a lot, but even when these are used, like the canvas wears a lot better, and it'll look like have like a more vintage look. Whereas these ones, they just kind of like look dirty. I don't know if this canvas is really gonna wear like the old ones do. Basically like these ones, even though they're dirty or worn out, like they still kind of look badass. Whereas these ones, like they're not even that old and they're already just kind of looking dingy and clunky. I've been wearing these for like a couple hours like this, and I could definitely feel that my left foot is hotter and sweatier than my right foot. These ones breathe a lot better and like keep my foot more comfortable. And then even though this one has more padding, I feel like the extra padding material on this, it kind of like rubs against your foot and chafes more and like makes your foot like more itchy or something. Whereas the classic design, it just like bends with your foot and there's not as much chafing or rubbing or anything. And overall, just my right foot feels more comfortable. The classic Chuck Taylors are a no-brainer. They last forever. They never go out of style. So to conclude this review, I would say that the classic Chuck Taylors are the hands-down winner. Really the only reason I would recommend buying the Chuck Taylor 2s is if you got like really sensitive feet and you need a lot of extra padding.